Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to Songs of Conquest. We're gonna continue with Rana campaign and move on to the mission 2. The marsh adapts. So let's start and adapt. The marsh gives life. Trudging through miles of the marsh, Rask and his followers reached the clearing with a small Rana village. They were tired and hungry, but no longer afraid. They had reached Rask's old home, South Creek Flats, just as he said they would, and now the former slaves had hope. As Rask neared his old home, he saw how much it had changed. The fungus farms were in disrepair, and no fire came from the hunters' lean-to. Frightened younglings peered from behind a shed, and a few thin Rana stared warily at them from their huts. "Who are you to trespass on the grounds of South Creek Flats? Take your hunters and go before you attract the attention of the Barians." "I am Rask, spawned here in South Creek Flats and captured many seasons ago by Barian slavers. I have returned to the marsh and to warmth. I have returned home." "Rask? Fun of search? This is a day to rejoice. It is rare that anyone escapes the slave's collar. But what of the Barians? Is there pursuit?" "If they follow, we will fight them. But now we seek a place of refuge, a place to build our strength. Many have fled deeper into the marsh in fear of the Barians. There are slavers nearby. You and your folk would be welcome. We'll deal with the Barian threat. It's easier and wiser to hide from the Barians. They raid our homes and destroy our villages, and yet we survive. This season, other humans in strange robes have appeared searching for old ruins. They're not slavers like the Barians, but they're no friend to Rana either. We're constantly threatened by humans, running from them, hiding from them. How can we live like this at all? This is our marsh, and I will rid her of their filth." So it seems like Varia are the main antagonists of Rana. I wonder if we will team up with Aurelia at some point. Oh, wait a second, this is the guy. I saw him in the first mission of the campaign. He was waiting for the Captain Silkspool, and he wanted to meet with him. But then Silkspool got executed by Cecilia, right? Okay, so first things first, what can we build here? Fungus farm. This is already fungus farm. Okay, so maybe we can build lean-to. For unit production. 5 stone, 5 wood. Right. There you go. Watchtower. Floating specters. Okay, so there is an ancient emperor excavation. Lumber camp. Rollers. Guards. Ooh, someone is walking. There is another player here. Collecting pools. Company of barrier troop. Okay. Sure. Exchange. Up ahead, a sturdy guard held the leash of a young crawler, letting it sneak some tracks leading north. At Rask's approach, the crawler hissed, flaring its gaping maw filled with poisonous fangs. The guard whistled, and the crawler relaxed by his feet and chirred in contentment. Hey friend, we'll need to be careful if you plan to go this way. Young Chugger here has caught the scent of some Dryath. Those are some nasty beasts. We are here to rid the marsh of all enemies, Dryath included. Then you should bring my crawlers. I know most just keep them as pets, but their fears have trained wide. We had a crawler when I was responding, but I don't remember them being this big or aggressive. The marsh is a dangerous place. Some of us have been breeding crawlers larger and training them to guard the camps. The elders don't like it much. They say it will just draw the wrath of the humans. I don't fear the humans. Train the crawlers will bring them to battle. The marsh adapts. I guess it makes sense. They are adapting. So guard. I mean, unfortunately, I will have to discard you. Toppling pot. And take the artifacts. What do I need for this? Celestial ore. Okay. I guess we can go for diggers. Although Shaman Tent would be better, I think. Pile of wood, a sanctuary. As the runner forces near this old statue, suddenly a deep voice was heard. Runner Wielder, go west and find the ETH'DRA. They must awaken. Find the ETH'DRA. Alright. So this is shamans. I don't have a spot for them just yet. Rask the First Rider touches the fire and is filled with its destructive power. Nice. Challenge. I can deal with Dryaths here. Although this alright, there are some runner troops. I guess we'll be able to recruit them. Let's take command. We need it. The guards of South Creek Flats had been training crawlers for a long time, and now that Rask had brought ravagers from the marshes, they started raising the hatchlings. The drums of the mighty tremors seemed to soothe the young ravagers, so it was decided that their training would be done in the beast coral. So I'm guessing that I will be able to build this one. Coral. Is key. Right, well, we can go for what's the maximum? Yeah, we can do like this. Go to the waterfall, bring some shamans, and then deal with the Dryaths. So it works out for us. Sure. Okay. Ooh. Yo, these are really good actually. Look at that. Wow. I lost only one of them. Barbarian slavers had captured and collared the beat-up Rana survivors of the battle. Many Rana had more already locked into cages. The slavers took up their weapons when Rask and the Rana troops approached. Today is your lucky day, froglings. Our cages are full. Run along and live in your fetid swamp until next time we pass through. Not today. The fire of my rage will bring death to all slavers. Rana, rise! Oh, okay. Not bad, actually, without any kind of losses. That's nice. After the battle, Chikam searched through the carnage for survivors. All he found were the bloody and broken bodies of the Rana, old guards with faded scars, brave hunters stained with hunger, and a venerable shaman who wisdom silence forever. Then he saw the worst horror he could imagine. They've poisoned the water. They killed the spawnlings, every single one. I thought I'd seen Barian evil before, but this is a sickness. Yes, Chikam, and we must be the cure. We must drive them from the marsh. No, they must be destroyed. Suddenly, Chikam yelled out with fury, his body arched with rage. There was a loud crack. Dark clouds roiled overhead, and frost crashed down, freezing the few surviving Barians into icy statues. Chikam stared at his two webbed hands, then looked up at Rusk with fear and wonder. The marsh has called you, Chikam Stormcaller. The Rana will need your powers. The marsh provides. Let the Barians tremble when they hear my name. Their evil ways end here. Life returns to the marsh. I have Chikam now, nice. Actually, that is perfect. So, let's give him this. So what can he do exactly? Wait a second. Damage to hunters and storm guards. Alright. We got a lot of hunters. Can do that. Rumors of more wielders awakening across the Great Marsh were true. A respected shaman named Msugna had for a long time been teaching the Rana how to work with the giant beasts known as tremors. And just recently she had been seen doing magic, calling down fire and destruction to defend the camp from bandits. If Ras called upon her, she would come. Sugna is not available for recruitment, but there is a limit to how many wielders you can command. Every settlement or town you control allows for one spot, and your large settlement allows you an additional spot at tier 3. Alright. The future is as changeable as a stream through the marsh. Plus 40% damage power. A company of Barian slavers were locking young Rana into cages and preparing them for transport. Around them were the signs of violence and the battle the Rana had lost. More profit approaches, but we don't have enough cages to house you all. Step closer and we will have to kill you like the rest of your vermin friends. Your killing ends here. The Rana will be slaves no more. Some birds there. As Rask's forces neared the Glimmerweave source, they could see that it was protected by a cluster of flying creatures with long sharp claws and strange masks. A few of them darted away to the north, while the rest hissed in warning. Go back! Go to sleep, nasty Rana Wielder. Ethel says, Bad Dragon. You're not creatures of the marsh. Leave now or meet your death. Sharp claws. Alright. So, that is just face spirits. We can do something like that. A Rana. And a Wielder at that, if I'm not mistaken. I am a Wielder. I've never met a Rana Wielder. Of course, that's because the Empress tried to eradicate every single Rana. Futile, you understand, but I do admire her efforts. She failed. Yes, but only because of the sanctums of the ETH'DRA. Well, and the Frogling slaves. But no one really considered Froglings real Rana back then. Which was wrong, of course. I do not care what you humans think you know about Rana. Leave now, or you will learn how dangerous Froglings are. The marsh adapts. I was hoping for an exchange of knowledge before our battle, but I see you are as bloodthirsty as your ancestors. Well then, let's get on with it. I am actually very happy that it's risky. It's not so bad. Oh, and I'm also getting the bonus. The rats, cultists, and toxicologists, right? Okay. That. Frogling, we will spare your lives if you show us the sanctum of the ETH'DRA. We require an old artifact that might be there. No humans. No, humans have no place in the marsh. If there's an artifact there, it is for Rana, not for you. Leave now, or the only thing you will find is your death. Death is only another form of being. We will find the sanctum and destroy all in our way, as the mighty Empress Aurelia did in days gone by. We have no quarrel with you, Rana, but we will not let you pass. What are you? You are not humans. You do not corrupt the marsh like the undead. We horned ones will stand against the undead and the Baryons. No one will pass while we yet leave. Rask is counting on me, and I must pass this way. I'm sorry, horned ones, but we will have to fight. A wizened old seer approached, spry in step despite her age. Rask felt her power and knew she was a wielder. Welcome, old mother. I am Rask. Oh, I know you. The first rider himself. You are the one making all the noise out here. Noise? Yes, we won't be quiet anymore. Good. It's about time we stood up to the humans. I'm called Msugna, and I've come to help. I'll teach you and your followers how to work with my friends, tremors. Chikam could sense the power in the old seer. She was an awakened wielder just like you. Honored seer, be welcome. I am Chikam Stormcaller, friend of Rask. Stormcaller, my, that is a fancy name. It's the name given to me by the first rider. Well, you can call me Masugna, seer of the marsh, tamer of tremors, and thirsty for some white berry tea. Find me a cup and I'll teach you and your followers how to train the tremors. Turn back, Rana. No creature shall pass this way, not living or undead. Ethel commands and we obey. This Ethel you call queen is not our queen and not of the marsh. We are the marsh and we will not be stopped. They are pretty strong. Okay, so I think we are ready to advance on Baria with all these resources and like 3 maxed out armies. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, So all of them are musketeers. Nice. As the smoke settled over the battlefield, the defeated Mary bowed with great formality to the victorious Rana. I won't run, Rusk the First Rider. It seems only fair that you get to decide my fate. I care nothing of you. Where are my people? The ones you've enslaved? I have no slaves. Captain Silkspill has tasked me with reading the swamp of slavers during the course of my research. Oh? You know the brave and honorable Captain Silkspill, friend of Rana? The one good human who freed us from the Rosewater mines? Honorable? But yes, I know him well. He's a good, but sometimes a pompous friend. We cannot kill the friend of Silkspill, the one good human. Leave our marsh and find your portals elsewhere. I will not be so merciful next time. I don't wish to live in debt to you. Let me tell you the secret of the ancient arched portals, and maybe they will help you people find safety. They activate with the power of a wielder like all portals, but you must know of the destination portal in detail. Picture it and go. It's no harder than that. I understand. Now leave, friend of Silkspill. As Masugna neared the old statue of a dragon, the mountains behind it suddenly shimmered and disappeared. Now is the time for the fires to subside. Find the ETH'DRA and beside you they will ride. Um, As the old keystone sank into the place, a vision briefly passed in front of Masugna's eyes. The great wall of fire extinguished. The flames surrounding the keystones are quenched, its corresponding fires have been deactivated. Alright, some artifacts. The Awakening. An old statue of a dragon stands in this clearing. As Rask stepped closer, a voice rang out. Come, Rana Wielder. For centuries I have guarded the treasure of the marsh. Are you worthy of that which I guard? What do you seek? Do not toy with me. You know who I am, and you know I seek the ETH'DRA. The marsh provides. Then you are the one we've been waiting for. They've hidden in the sanctum since the time of extinction, as the hand of the Empress Aurelia. Then open the gate so that ETH'DRA can join us in the fight against Aurelia's spawn. It is done. The marsh provides. Oh boy, so now I will have to fight Arleon. Oh, what's this? Arcana Essence of Vents. We can give it to the mage. Queen of the Fae. A regal-looking Fae led this host of Fae. Ask the first rider, a Rana Wielder, and the prophecy has begun. I must presume that blood had already been spilled, that you've taken the lives of my kin. So you've heard of me? Our war is with the humans, but your kin barred our way as you do now, and so life returns to the marsh. I am ETH'DRA, Peacebringer. I cannot allow you to reach the ETH'DRA. This is the last enclave. My long undertaking is almost at an end, and then there will be peace. Will this undertaking bring for the Rana? Perhaps. The dead do rise, and the Rana awake, but still we may stop the fire and preserve the world as we know it. Go in peace, Rask the First Rider. We don't want to preserve it, we want to burn it. Then, from the ashes, we will rise. And the sky rained fire, and the age of man did end. So she seems to be like a seer. It looks into the future. Alright, so wow. Yo, these tanks. Just look at them. Yeah, assassin. Village and gold. With her fae falling around her, ETH'DRA wove one last spell. A shimmering door opened in the air near her, and she stepped through, vanishing. The ETH'DRA. As Rask's forces neared the top of the mountain, a tall, muscular Rana came out to meet them. Their features and skin were tough and scaly, resembling a dragon or a huge reptile. He towered over even the largest guard. A slight shimmer of heat emanated from him, like his very being was fire. You've doomed us all. We saw you defeat the Fae, and we are thankful, but they won't be the last. Cowards. You hide behind magic walls and barriers when you clearly have the power to fight. I am Rask the First Rider, and I will free the Rana. I will stand up to all who threaten the marsh. A wielder? Oh, the legends are true. I am Erlak, leader of the ETH'DRA. I don't know much about legends, but I am a wielder. We've been told to find you, that with your strength we can defeat the invaders and free the marsh. But it seems you are lacking in spine and in strength. We can and will fight. You leave us with little choice. But are you prepared to fight entire battalions of Baryons and hordes of Fae? We are not dragons, we are but ETH'DRA. Dreaming of the day dragons fly again. You speak of dragons and you speak of legends. Are the dragons real, and can we find them? We know little, but we do know that old wielder Cha is doing his utmost to find out more. He visits sometimes through an old archway of a portal. Show it to me. It's just north of here. Smoldering cave. That's the source of troops for the dragons. Suddenly, a gravely voice was heard in Chikam's head. Wielder, I am Pacha. Please come see me. I will activate the portal for you. How are we speaking? Magic. Essence. Bring every single ETH'DRA with you. They are no longer safe there. Where are we going? To find the dragons. Find the dragons. Rask led the ETH'DRA and his troops through the portal, hoping that the Pacha would hold the salvation that Rana needed. He had to be fast, for surely the Golden Rose Battalion was still chasing them, and the Rosewaters never forget a debt. Let's hear it.
Warriors building and mining and taking, strangely roll cultists and undeads awakening. How can we live like this at all? Rask Fiore soon drew many Rana to his banners, and then the legend built and many wielders thus awoke, ascended north into the swamp. Voices spoke into his mind. In the end they found the ETH'DRA. Now the dragons they must find.
ETH'DRA. Okay. ETH'DRA. ETH'DRA. I noticed that the styles of the songs are different. For early on it was more like a bardic legend, so to speak. And for them it's more like tribal and primal, which is nice. it gives more unique feeling to the factions. Alright, so then the third mission is the Marsh Gives Life. I'm gonna attempt this one next time because I spent 3 hours and 45 minutes trying to finish this one. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. Please consider leaving a like, subscribing, following, and enabling the notifications. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Thank you and take care of yourselves. Peace.